Hey, what's up everybody? It's John from Saleosaurus here. I am back with another video game. This time I'm playing this, it's another beat 'em up. It's called G.I. Joe, The Wrath of Cobra. You know, maybe not the best game ever made, but I love beat 'em ups and I love G.I. Joe, so I thought it might be fun to play this one and maybe talk about some of my memories of G.I. Joe growing up. I got a little cheat sheet prepared. Just in case I can't think of anything to talk about, you know, I got some I don't want to say scripted, but you know, I got some loose plans of what to discuss, but maybe I won't need that. Who knows? So anyway, this game is it's on Steam, maybe other platforms, but that's where I'm playing it, and it's a beat 'em up. So without further ado, let's clobber some cobras. We'll go with normal. I'm not feeling too impressive right now. So we got several characters to choose from. As a matter of fact, I think I've already unlocked at least one of the bonus characters. But we got Snake Eyes, we got Duke, Scarlet, Roadblock, Ripcord, and that's it. I think Gung Ho is the other one that I haven't quite unlocked yet. But we'll start with Snake Eyes and maybe try out some of the other characters as we go. So we got a basic, we got a jump attack. We got like a block, you can dash. And these Cobra goons are not going to know what hit them. Little data discs, that's your currency for progression. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's health. I think B, or no, Y picks that one up. Cool. Been a little while since I played this one, so I guess I'm kind of relearning it as I go. So I've been a fan of G.I. Joe since I've been a little kid. I got into it pretty young, thanks to having some slightly older cousins that were already into it when I started to find out what G.I. Joe was. You know, obviously we all watched the cartoons and saw the toys in the stores, but I didn't know that it was something I should want until I saw my cousin Ernie buying a Dusty figure from a toy store one time on vacation. We were visiting relatives, and Ernie had been saving his allowance or whatever, and he was like, I gotta go get me a G.I. Joe. So he went in the store. He came out with this. I'd never seen it before. It was this little card back. You know, of course we all know it nowadays as the classic G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero card back. And he had bought Dusty, the desert warfare expert. And I was just in awe. I was just like, what is this? It's a little guy. He comes with so many little accessories, and when I say little, I mean he's got the little bipod, and he's got his little helmet with a cloth flap on it, backpack, multiple weaponry. I mean, come on. So I fell in love with these toys, and I never looked back. It was love at first sight, and I've been collecting G.I. Joes ever since. Apologize, I had to move my Saleosaurus logo. It was blocking important information on the screen. Alright, so we got some kind of alert going on. I don't know what's about to happen. Snake Eyes, whatever it is, Snake Eyes can handle it, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, it's the snake armor. So what I do remember from fighting these things previously is that they take a really long time to kill. A lot of HP, and I guess that's appropriate since I'm fighting a robot with a sword. Maybe not the most efficient means. Oh, I almost forgot. I do have some kind of a super move that I can use. So I'm gonna try it out. I forget. Oh, there we go. It's the trigger buttons. So I get to have my my pet wolf Timber come out and help me out to defeat this guy. Oh man, I loved the snake armor when I was a kid. All those little small vehicles that just you know, you could actually get your parents to buy them for you. You know, it wasn't like $100. It was probably like $10. Just like, come on, Mom, come on, Dad. I want it. I don't know if I was that whiny as a kid, but it's possible. It's possible. All right. Oh. All right. You finally wised up and brought some guns to the fight. It's not gonna work. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't take too many laser blasts to take out a dude in some black cloth. I don't know if you guys watched my previous beat 'em up video where I was playing the Toxic Crusaders game, but I feel like that one is a little bit harder than this one. I don't know. Of course, I am still on the first level, so I guess we'll find out. So obviously, Snake Eyes, one of my favorite characters. I had a lot of favorites growing up, but Snake Eyes definitely was up there. I was always more drawn to the Joes that had their faces covered, like of course, like Snake Eyes, and Barbecue, and Beachhead. They were, I don't know, it made them more interesting. You couldn't see their eyes all the time, or you couldn't see, it didn't just look like a dude, it just, you know, it looked more interesting. So, of course, some of my favorites are Airtight and Blowtorch, and I already said Barbecue and Beachhead. There's just way too many Joes to list, right? But as an adult, I've come to appreciate some of the more, you know, it's just a guy. G.I. Joes like Bazooka and Alpine, Dial Tone. Really, I think the secret is there's not really all that many bad G.I. Joes, and maybe the truth is there's none. What do you think, dude? Let me know what your favorite Joe is. Oh, I can get Timber in here again. Help me out against these blue shirts. Ooh. For some reason, I think I remember that this vamp is gonna drive out after me, so I'm trying to be careful and not stay in front of it for too long. Oh, something's happening. I think I got an extra life or something. Or maybe I just activated Timber again. One thing I do like is that pushing Y in this game doesn't immediately cost me some of my health, which was the case in the Toxic Crusaders game. Oh, here comes a boss battle. Oh, it's Major Bludd. I think I remember this guy being a little harder than I would have thought he would be. Oh, he shot me in the butt. Come on, Timber, help me out. Let's get this robotic clown. I lost myself for a second there, but not in like an existential way. It was purely visual. I gotta remember not to be greedy and get out of there. It's just like playing Elden Ring, you know, you can't stay in for that extra hit. You gotta know when to fold them, so to speak. Okay, alright, got a gun still. Can I get a gun? I'll get you. Come on, Timber. This limey guy. Yeah, take him out. Timber hits harder than I do, jeez. I guess that makes sense, you know, a wolf versus just a fella. I realize I haven't really been blocking. I wonder how important that is. You may have won this battle, but the war's far from over. Cobra's just getting started. What'd you think of that? Is that pretty good? Okay, should I change characters for the next stage? Let's do that. Let's show off some of the other characters. All right, let's do Duke. So now we're on Assault from Above. So the next story that I have sort of pre-prepared here is one of my early G.I. Joe purchases as a kid. So when I was growing up, there was this store called Toy Liquidators, and it was only located in the outlet malls. So you know it was only full of the best products. But I always liked going in there, you know, and of course nowadays, if that place existed, I would probably never leave. I would just stay until they forced me to leave. So as the name suggests, it was basically all the toys that none of the brands could get rid of. You know, it's like, hey, we gotta get rid of these things. No one's selling them, so they would have toys from just about every, you know, license out there, but it would always be the least desirable items. A lot of the smaller or the lesser known characters. You know what I'm saying. I shouldn't over explain it. So I remember going to this Toy Liquidators when I had a little bit of, I think it was Christmas money, but I could be making that part of it up. And I remember seeing the Stellar Stiletto, which is a Cobra space vehicle. Man, I've always loved space stuff, and like I said before, I always loved characters that had their heads covered up, especially if they had a removable helmet. That was sweet. I loved the Viper that came in that Stellar Stiletto. He was so cool. Okay, I just used Duke's special move, and he drops bombs on the entire field. So that's a pretty powerful ability. A little stronger than just having a dog or a wolf come out and bite somebody. You know, maybe they didn't balance these abilities in concept very well. I just realized there was food up there. So yeah, I bought that Stellar Stiletto with my own money, brought it home, and man, I love that thing. I still actually need to pick one up as an adult. I don't have one in my collection currently. Do you have any G.I. Joe vehicles that you remember buying yourself or having that meant a lot to you? Let's see, we got still fighting mostly blue shirts here, mostly Cobra soldiers, but I love that we got to see the Alley Vipers for a second there. Alley Viper, one of my favorites of the Cobra characters. I love that bright orange and blue, and of course him having a shield is pretty sick. Alright, gotta remember, punch him a couple times, get out of there. Oh, he hit his own friend. Oh, no. Or maybe that wasn't a friend. We don't always like all our coworkers. That's right. Get him with the razzle-dazzle. Oh no. He razzle-dazzled me. Right in the back. Who would win, fists or a mech suit? Oh, well, I was gonna say just fists, but the mech suit keeps catching me off guard. Alright, I'm trying to save up my special here for the next big wave of enemies. Gotta get those data discs, Okay, got some health. I'm gonna save it for a minute. Very likely I'm gonna get beat up. Oh, never mind. The game didn't care that I wanted to save it. One little annoying thing about this is I think that the data discs do eventually despawn, so it's kind of frustrating. Oh no, I remember these are really annoying. The Cobra Claw. Kind of like the some of those annoying enemies in the Ninja Turtles in Time. But you can only hit them by jump kicking. So you're saying this is an annoying enemy. Why don't I use my special? Well, I think I'm about to have to fight more than one of these at a time, so that's... Oh, I don't have to jump kick him. I was making this a little harder than I had to. Typical behavior. Very dramatic explosion there. Typical of Cobra. Okay. Oh, hey, that's a new gun. And some health. I guess I'll take that. It's nice of them to keep dropping the missiles in exactly the same place, so I don't have to worry about a surprise drop, you know? Ooh, I didn't realize I could pick that guy up. That was actually kind of impressive there, AI. You moved out of the way of the explosion before it got you. Something gonna come out of that shipping container? Nope. Jeez. You ever get shot in a video game and as it's happening, you're just like, I knew that was gonna happen. Why didn't I move? I could see it. Just watch myself getting shot. Okay, alright. Got a gun. Let's go, come on. A new gun in there, okay. Guess I'll just pick that up. Point blank laser rifle to the face. Not sure what these Cobra soldiers are called. I bet one of my more knowledgeable friends would be able to tell me. Maybe a Cobra officer, Cobra specialist. He's got the darker blue, and he often just runs straight at you with a knife. Okay, save that health for a sec. Oh, nope. The game doesn't want me to save for a rainy day. Alright, here come the bombs. I'm the mad bomber with bombs at midnight. Okay, we got a nice little vamp there in the background. That's pretty cool. It's funny that some of those soldiers came in on parachutes and others came in on jetpacks. I guess budgeting hits us all, you know? Oh, look, we got the Cobra Ferret down there. This is the kind of stuff that that's all this game had to do, was just put things I know the name of in it, and it's gonna make me happy. Oh, even in the same screen we have the Tiger Force version of the Ferret. If you're not familiar with G.I. Joe too much, the Tiger Force was basically just an entire line of repaints that they did exclusively for Target back in the day. So a lot of the Tiger Force vehicles were actually Cobra vehicles repainted as Tiger Force for the Joes to use. And then they also did something similar where they repainted G.I. Joe vehicles for Cobra, and they called it the Python Patrol. And of course, there's tons of other repaints like that, repaint schemes. Now we gotta fight the head of the Dreadnoks, Mr. Zartan, the Master of Disguise. I loved this guy as a kid. He was just so interesting. And as I started to find out more about him, reading comics and watching TV shows and stuff, I only started to like him more. He's got a lot of deep history going on. His toy had a neat gimmick where you put him in warm water and he would change colors, which was neat. He also had a lovely midriff shirt on, so, you know, we got to get that representation, right? That's very important. Also loved grape soda, so that was cool. Just like me. getting in there. Stick and move, stick and move. I don't remember him being able to be fully invisible, but I know he was a sneaky boy. Let me know what you think about this game. Would you like to see me play more of this? I'm probably going to anyway, because it's pretty fun. You know, it's not the best beat 'em up I've ever played, but maybe it'd be fun to play this with a friend. As you saw in the loading screen, there's 4 slots for players there. Haven't tried to play it online, so if you think you've beat me, foolish. This is just a minor setback. Next time I'll blend into the shadows, and I didn't read it all before it disappeared. Well, I think that's going to do it for this this episode of playing G.I. Joe: The Wrath of Cobra. Let me know if you liked it and if you'd like to see some more. And definitely let me know if I got any of my G.I. Joe trivia wrong. Which character would you like me to try out next time? I'll probably just keep on trucking down the lineup, right? Appreciate you watching, and let's all try to be cool. I'll be back again soon.